Woo! That's the burn of a fireball right after I get my Sweetwater order. Thanks to Kurt Martin. Oh, I love the fireballs. The Candy Man rocks. All right, I'm doing a review on the XVive, this thing right here, the wireless mic adapter. And obviously this is a transmitter and receiver, tiny compact, to go on any microphone. That's a standard microphone. And well, it's pretty cool. Look at this. My microphone end and then your receiver end. And of course that can be used to do wireless transmission of PA as well, I guess. I've never tried it, but obviously you could set this up to, you know, output a wireless speaker, basically. You could run out the main outs of a board into the powered speaker and transmit it wireless, which is a dream of mine to have everything on my stage wireless. That way, there's no speaker cables, there's no 1/4-inch cables laying everywhere. Of course, you know, you'd have to buy 8 or 10 of these things to do a full system, but it would be worth it almost, to be honest with you, if the audio quality is right. And that's what I'm going to find out tonight. I'm going to test this at my acoustic gig on my vocal, on my D5 AKG mic tonight, and see what we got, and see if this thing is really as transparent as people say. If so, I might buy a ton of these things, because who doesn't want to use their regular mic with a wireless system? You know, there's great mics out there. I have a PR35, a Heil. I have a D5 that I use all the time for my vocal. You know, a lot of people have Beta 58s. Whatever you have, it doesn't really matter as long as you got these two guys and you get there with them. All right, let me show you the box. Receiver up close. The box that comes in, really cool, simple. Throw this in your bag or whatever with them in there, and that way you have a sort of a case for them. Or you could make, like I do, take a cheap microphone case and put the insert in it, and then put it in your briefcase or whatever you carry your stuff in. The manual and a little bag, it looks like, for them as well. So, you know, pretty basic. It's really all you need, though. I think it's going to be pretty cool if it works out, because I really, really dig. These are pretty well constructed, too, by the way. They seem pretty like they might take a fall pretty well without shattering. $200. We'll see if it's worth it. I'll let you know. These transmitter receivers, okay, the power button is here, right, on both of them. This one has a mute, which is awesome for the microphone, you know, like if you want to mute it in between, or if you have any problems, you can mute it really quick, which is nice. And then line and mic. Like I said, you could take this and use it as a wireless adapter to a speaker, which I need to test and try that out. And maybe I get 2 and then, or 3. I could get 3 and then just at least do my acoustic rig all wireless with no cables. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? There's just a green light, so I guess that's tell me it's good and ready to go. It's got the USB power charge on the side on both of these, I think is how it works. Let me look at this other one. Let's see. Yeah, on both of them. So you definitely got to get that right. You got to make sure they're charged up. I think that's about it. There might be some other things, like maybe it goes to yellow instead of red, straight to red. I'm not sure. We'll see when I test it, but I'm going to read up on the manual and see what we got there. But I'll let you know how this goes. I'm back from work. My 3rd night using the XVive system. First night I used it, I did acoustic with one of my female singers. And then I did my band last night, or night before last. And then last night I did it with my other female singer. So in the video, you'll just see the 2 female singers in an acoustic environment. The band stuff didn't really turn out very good because it was shot from the stage, on the side of the stage, not near in the front of the PA. So, you know, but I will tell you my experience with it, because I used in-ears, and I didn't really notice any difference in quality. If anything, it was just as good or better than normal with a cable. So from a band perspective, thumbs up on that. Acoustic, just as good or better. And you'll hear it in these videos. These are just right off my phone, so you'll hear how good it is. It's amazing. And I'm using an AKG D5 on it, regular AKG D5, and that's it. You know, was that $90 mic? I'll give you a hint, though, it's one of the best mics for the money you can buy, an AKG-D5. Highly recommended. Everybody in my band uses it, and we have 2 wirelesses with it. It's amazing. You'll see 2 clips. One is with me singing backgrounds, and that's with the XVive, and then the other one, the second girl singer, is with her singing with the XVive on her, oh, that's actually my D5. So you'll see both background vocals, lead vocals, and that's it. Highly recommend it. The only thing I would worry about with it is if you drop it, number one, on a hard concrete surface, it might get messed up. The other thing is the connections for the USB mini jacks. They're good and they're tight, so you have to be careful when you're plugging that in. But oh yeah, battery life. It lasted 7 hours on full charge before I got 30%. There's a LED, 2 LEDs on it, and those 2 LEDs tell you with a red light that it's 30% or lower. And I got 7 hours before that 30% light kicked on. So I actually used it 3 gigs, and I was on my 7th set, my 7th hour when it finally came on. So killer battery performance. I mean, amazing. So definitely recommend this thing. I'm going to get multiple ones, I think, for the band and or bands, and it's just great, man. No wireless receiver box. A small, tiny transmitter that you can put on any microphone in any situation. Killer. Rock on. Well, here I'm at the venue. Here's the little mic with the little adapter on the end of it. Doesn't look too bad with that on there. And then, of course, my little mixer, the receiver. So let me see how this goes.
Just wanna be, I wanna be with you in the moonlight. Just wanna be, I wanna be with you all night. Just wanna be, 50 years ago, there stood a fearless man that would change all of history. Show us that we can, as one united nation, strong and so free. We were young and courageous, everything that we still need. They were heroes for the ages, shooting for the stars, rising from the planet to travel so far. With one small step and one giant leap, and one moment in time when all the world believed. With one small step and one giant leap, and one moment in time when we all hopes of millions up there in the night, passed down through the ages from everyone who's tried. For all of the children who dream to fly up there in the blackness beyond the moonlit skies, with the grace of the eagle, the power of the gods. May you fly so high that you touch the stars. With one small step and one giant leap, and one moment in time when we all believe. With one small step and one giant leap, one moment in time when we all believe. one small step, and one giant leap, and one moment in time when we believed. One small step, and one giant leap, and one moment in time when we all believed. One small step, and one giant leap. We all believe.
One small step.